I never hated a show so much to the point where I can't watch it. Why do I relate to her so much? Tomoko, a socially awkward, anxious girl who was kind of okay in the social ladder in middle school, going into high school, she wanted to change her looks. She wanted to change how she was viewed by others. So she did research. She tried changing her looks. She tried everything under the sun. But the only thing she didn't try was about her character, her own social anxiety issues. She didn't look within herself, which is the most important thing. It's the reason why she's the way that she is. She is socially too dumb to realize that it doesn't matter who you are or what you have. If you're super rich, you got a lot of money, whatever. If you can't get along with people and you're just a hard person to be around, people are gonna realize that sooner or later. So she goes into high school with a terrible look, terrible fashion sense, with no experience, no improvements. She actually gets worse because all she did was just sit there in the dark on her room. Her social skills, her confidence is now completely crushed, and this made her a complete outcast. The way that she looked around, the way that people treated her like a nobody. Oh man, I'm getting flashback of the moments that I be getting treated like that. The way that she's socially anxious when she's talking, man, this is just too much like my past. I can't do it anymore. This show gave me PTSD of my social problems going on. She has trouble ordering food at a restaurant. That's how bad it got. She has trouble just getting out there. She has hella weird maladaptive behavior, messing around with machines. I think part of it is because of her parents' fault too. They need to look out for her. If you see my videos before, I've already stated this. But if you look at a teenage boy's personality compared to a teenage girl's personality when they're growing up and developing, boys don't get sad. You know what they do? They lash out. They get angry. They want to destroy things. That's why men tend to be narcissistic, psychopathic. They tend to be very hedonistic. That's why sports in general is so cool for dudes. Speaking full bravado is one of those elements too. And girls, what they would do is look within themselves. That's why they have dyslexia usually. And that's why they tend to live a longer life. Her parents needs to give her that confident boost because she's developing hella weird behavior that's gonna destroy her later on. Let's not forget her embarrassing moments. Jesus Christ, if this was a dude, I promise you it will be over. The more I look at this, the more I just want to stop watching and turn on Mochi the Rock for a better experience. We found out that she has a best friend that completely changed herself, improves herself, while she's still the shy, quiet, stupid, nerdy girl. She even does the weird jump, gets excited about it, acts all super weird when she sees a hot looking boy. When you have social anxiety, you tend to look within yourself and forget your surroundings, and you tend to have like tunnel vision because you're too focused on that social anxiety. Bro, this is like me when I was younger, and can create a lot of weird behaviors from the person outside looking in. Everything about her is just absolutely terrible. Now, for those of you who are in her position, who are just trying to get out or just want to stay there forever because you want to be a degenerate neat, luckily for you, you came to the wrong place. Because what you think? I'm going to give you advice? Hell no, figure that out for yourself if you want to change. But for me, how I overcame this issue is to living in the States. In here, everyone is hard. Everyone has a big ego. I think this is just a human experience also in general. We don't want to seem weak. That's why a lot of people like to brag about their material possessions on social media. Why they travel to this place, that place, take a picture to show it, why they're speaking full bravado, why they show off their achievements whenever they win, why a lot of dudes work out. And through this culture, I was be able to overcome it. I'm by all means not someone great. I don't care that much about being stronger, better than any other person. And I tend to just remind myself that, you know what, life is humbling. And we're all just gonna go one day anyways. So it doesn't matter that much. It relaxes me and allows me to stop just being anxious, stop being weird, stop having these weird behaviors. I don't really care how I dress. I just dress like a homeless dude most of the time when I walk out. As a guy, my experience is different from her, but I remember a lot of stress and problems I had like her too. I had it so much worse. Now, I would recommend to not be like her because people like her are prone to addictions. Neat are very, very prone to addictions because they literally have nothing else to do. So guess what? They turn into these things, these hedonistic things. If you haven't watched the show, just don't watch it. If you want, watch this one. It will legit help you get out there. Things like picking out decent, nice clothes, learning social dynamics between people, understanding social cues, building confidence within yourself. While if you watch this show, there's no solution, just pure suffering, anxiety. There's really nothing wrong with just admitting that you kind of suck at literally everything. When it comes to anything in life pretty much, and any social thing, I suck. There's a reason why I'm over here talking about animated girls. But if you really don't want that life, don't get too comfortable within it. But you're like me, you kind kind of just want to sit in a room and just chill and enjoy the boringness. Watching her is just pure anxiety, PTSD, problems that goes through my brain. It's just torture to watch her. What's the point even watching this? It's just here to make everyone depressed, give people an incredibly hard time. Screw this whole entire show.